Hello, dear children. Good morning. Children, today I am going to start with the new lesson, and the name of the lesson is your sixth lesson, Our Industries. So, all of you open page number 258 in your textbooks, your sixth lesson, Our Industries. So, before going to start the lesson, let us see the warm up part, children. Number the steps in the correct order to find out how an eraser is made. So, these are the steps how the eraser is made, and these are not in a proper order. So, you have to correct the order to find how an eraser is made. See, first one, slicing and packaging rubber, producing slabs of rubber, chemical processing of rubber, extracting rubber from trees. So you have to place them in a correct order how an eraser is made. In this lesson, you are going to learn about industries and types of industries in India and their importance. Okay? See, children. Industry. From a small pencil to a big computer or a mobile phone, almost everything we use is made in a factory using natural resources. So, yes, whatever we use, our household things or anything, it might be a small pencil or a big computer or a mobile phone, that whatever we use is made in a factory using a natural resources. This factory is a place where natural resources are converted into finished goods. What are finished goods, children? The final products that are ready for the consumer to use. Okay, so the factory is a place where we can find natural resources are converted into a finished goods. The process of converting natural resources into finished goods using machines and human labor is called an industry. So what is an industry, children? Process of converting a natural resources into a finished goods using some machines and some human labor, that is called as industry. Factors needed for industries. So let us see what are the factors needed for industries. Certain things are required to set up an industry. Finance or money is an important requirement to start an industry. Yes, without money, without investing money, do we get anything? No, we don't get anything. So finance or money is an important requirement to start an industry. All the other requirements are dependent on money in one way or the other way. So whatever, if we want to buy a natural resource to make something, so we have to give some money and we will get it. So all the other requirements will also depend on money in one way or the other way. Raw materials. Raw materials are the basic things used in making a product. So raw materials are the basic things. So by these raw materials, they will make products. Most industries are located near the source of the raw materials. This helps in getting the best quality of raw materials and saves on the transport cost. So many industries, wherever the raw material they will get, the industries will be located to nearby places, so that the transportation cost will become less and they will get the best quality of raw materials. Next one is machinery. Industries require different types of machines to convert raw materials into finished products. So industries require machines. Why? To convert a raw material into a finished product, a machine do the remaining work in between. That is why a machinery is very important. Next, labor. Industries require people who can take care of different stages of product making, like thinking, planning, designing, and making the actual product. So workers are main here. Industries require people who can take care of different stages of products like thinking, planning, designing the product and making the actual product. For this purpose, labor is necessary. Next, power supply. Industries are located where there is continuous power supply to run the machines. So, to run the machines, they need power supply. If there is no power, they can't run the machines, and the raw materials will not be converted into a finished goods. So, power supply is needed to industries, and industries are located where there is continuous power supply to run the machines. This power can be generated in a power plant through coal or water, or in a nuclear power plant. So how do they get power? How do we get power? A power can be generated in a power plant through coal or through water, or in a nuclear power plant. Next, transport. Transport is very important to carry raw materials to factory and take the finished goods to the market. So they want to get some, they want to bring some raw materials to the factory. How can they bring? They can bring by hands? No, they can't bring. So they need transport. So transport is very important to carry raw materials to factory and take the finished goods to make the finished goods to the market. Okay. Mommy. See the activity, children. Identify and name the factors of production being used in the sentences given below. Cotton balls are used in cotton textile industry. Trucks carry the finished cotton clothes to the market. Workers get daily wages in the cotton textile industry. Cotton textile industry is successful because of the skilled workforce. Sudden power cut brought the entire industry to a standstill. Okay. Next, types of industries. Industries can be divided on the basics of raw materials used and their size. On the basis of raw materials used, agro-based industries, they use agriculture products as their raw materials. Agro-based industries will use agricultural products as their raw materials. For example, textile industry, food processing industry, etc. Next, mineral-based industries. They use minerals as their raw materials. Here, agro-based industries are using agricultural products as their raw materials. Mineral-based industries are using minerals as their raw materials. For example, iron and steel industry uses iron ore as raw material, and oil refineries uses petroleum as raw materials. Okay. Next, forest-based industries. They use forest products as their raw materials. For example, shipbuilding industry uses teak as raw material, and paper is made out of pulp obtained by trees. In this way, raw material will be used on the basis. So we will continue the remaining lesson in our next class, children. Okay, once go through the today's class. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. Okay, bye children. Thank you.